My favorite teacher is Dr. Calzini.
Mr. Vivo is my favorite teacher.
My favorite teacher is Miss Austin.
And my favorite teacher is Miss Austin.
I'm Ashley. My favorite teacher is Miss Austin because I am in 3rd grade at Westlake Academy. And here's my dog Cooper. He thinks Miss Austin is the best teacher too. And so does my little dog Cricket. They all love Miss Austin. My whole family loves Miss Austin. My mom, my dad, my sister, my brothers. And that is it.
And Miss Schneider is my favorite teacher.
And my favorite teacher is Miss Jack.
My favorite teacher was my 5th grade teacher, Miss DeVivo.
And my favorite teacher is Senora Morales.
And my favorite teacher is Miss Roski.
I like Miss Jax because she's funny, sweet, and creative.
And my favorite teacher is Miss Miller because
And I think that Miss Watson is the best teacher because
My favorite teacher is Miss Stack.
My favorite teacher is Miss DeVivo. And I like Miss Austin.
My favorite teacher is Coach Nody.
And my favorite teacher is Miss Actor because
Miss Jax is my favorite teacher because my favorite teacher is Miss Taylor. My favorite teacher is Miss Taylor and the nurse. Hi, I'm Gabriel and my favorite teacher is Miss Jax.
I love Mrs. Taylor, and she's sweeter than the whole wide world, even Earth, or maybe the whole galaxy. Besides, she's sweeter than a cupcake, sweeter than anything. Well, I like her, so she's sweet. And sweet and sweet and sweet. I love her.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Vivo. My favorite teacher is Mrs. Jax.
My favorite teacher is Miss Tanya Taylor.
My very favorite teacher is Miss James because she...
My favorite teacher is Mr. Vivo.
And my favorite teacher is Mr. Roski.
My favorite teacher is Miss Miller because...
And my favorite teachers are Miss Metzler because she's empathetic. And my second favorite teacher is Miss Watson because she's caring.
Hey, my favorite teacher is Miss Stack.
My favorite teacher is Miss Jackson, Miss T.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Vivo.
My favorite teacher is Miss Taylor.
My favorite teacher is Mr. McMickle.
And Mr. McMickle is my favorite teacher because
Miss Schneider is my favorite teacher because my favorite teacher is Mr. Moss. Teacher is Mr. Moss because
Mrs. Miller is my favorite teacher because
Miss Miller is my favorite teacher because
my favorite teacher is Miss Rains. My favorite teacher is Miss Stack. My favorite teacher is Mrs. Taylor.
My favorite teacher is Miss Akhtar because she's supercalifragilistic, expialidocious.
my favorite teacher is Miss Roski.
My favorite teacher is Coach Nody.
And my favorite teacher is Miss Roski because
My favorite teacher is Miss Rains. My favorite teacher is Miss Jax. My name's Sunny and my favorite teacher is Miss Jax. My favorite teacher is Miss Stack because
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Stack.
and my favorite teacher is our music teacher, Mrs. Estrada.
Okay, my name is Tyler, and my favorite teacher is Mr. Astor because
I like Miss Watson because she gives you candy.
and my favorite teacher is Miss Sponge.
my favorite teacher is Miss Jax.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Vivo because
My favorite teacher is Mr. Ventura. And my favorite teacher is Miss Akhtar because
Miss Haskell is my favorite teacher.
my favorite teacher is Mr. Vivo. My favorite teacher is Miss Taylor.
Cuz?
Because see, it's beautiful.
Oh.